the many-world interpretation of quantum mechanics and how it doesn't change anything about your world whatsoever. It's almost like 100 years that we know quantum mechanics. And experimentally, we're dead sure about the very probabilistic nature of quantum physics. We know that quantum particles, when giving a choice, they always pick both. If you have a photon and the photon can go left or right, it will always go both. And we know this. We've experimentally tested this many, infinite number of times. And so this became a very big question. How can it be in both places at the same time, far away from each other? But then at the very end, it suddenly ends up in one side. So Hugh Everett, which was a very good physicist, he came up with this idea of many-world interpretation. That what if every time that this kind of measurement happens, the photon is not choosing left or right, the photon is actually doing both at the same time. It's just in our world, it ended up in the right side, then in another world, it's going to end up in the left side. Literally, the universe is going to branch into two outcomes every time, into two new universes. In one, the photon was on the right side, in the other one, the photon is on the left side. Only an interpretation, but also became something for social media as a way of talking about, I don't know, manifestation, shit like that we can jump between universes. But the Everett theorem doesn't apply to you and I whatsoever. For this to happen, it has to be dead sure that before the measurement, there was no information. The photon was truly both on the left and the right side. But when you and I make decisions in our lives, that's not the case. When you flip a coin, while the coin is flipping, it's absolutely known, it's predictable whether it's going to end up being head or tail. It's only you and I who don't know the outcome. You could totally predict that outcome, yeah? And it's the same about everything. So because you and I don't have that probabilistic nature of quantum mechanics, this Everett theorem doesn't even apply to us whatsoever. And please stop talking about it. And please stop making videos about it.